Dear listener, welcome to my channel. Topic of this video is frequent pattern, that is FP tree algorithm. This is part 3. In part 1 and 2, I have already explained FP tree algorithm, advantage, disadvantage, and FP tree algorithm is explained with the example. These are link of my previous videos about the FP tree. In this video, I am going to take additional problems of frequent pattern for additional practice. Frequent pattern tree algorithm. Fast recap of the algorithm. It is pattern growth approach for mining frequent item set based on divide and conquer strategy. Two steps are there. Step 1, that is generation of the frequent pattern tree. Compress the frequent item database into tree which captures the item set association information. Step 2, from the frequent pattern tree, generate the set of conditional databases. Conditional pattern base for each node represent various pattern fragment, and we extract frequent pattern fragment or the pattern fragment which satisfy the minimum confidence criteria. Unlike a priori, this approach substantially reduces the size of the data set to be searched and also gives out various frequent pattern segments. Let us see the example. Build FP tree and generate all frequent pattern. Minimum support is 3 is given. These are the 5 transactions are there, and these are the items which are purchased in this 5 transaction. First step is to calculate the minimum support. As the minimum support given is directly number, so there is no need of any calculation. Next, find the frequency of occurrence. These are the item set, that is one item set, and these are the support count, that is the how many times this particular items appears in all that transaction. A1, C1, D1 up to Y3. Step 3, filter out the items which does not satisfy the minimum support. All transaction in step 2 we are not taking into the step 3, but we filter out the transaction which does not satisfy the minimum support criteria. So A, C, then D, I, N, U are excluded in the step 3. So remaining items are E, K, M, O, Y and with their respective support count. After that, we require to assign priority to the item set. Now the element which appears most, we are assigning the highest priority. K appears with the 5 times, priority is 1. E appears with the 4, priority 2. Here MOY appears with the same support count, so we are assigning as they occur in the table, that is 3, 4, 5. Now we require to follow this order of the items K, E, M, O, Y. Step 4, order the items according to priority. This is the 5 transactions are there, list of items. This is the original table for reference. Now here we are skipping the items which does not satisfy the minimum support count, and remaining items which satisfy the minimum support count we are taking in this particular order, that is K, E, M, O, Y. So T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 and K, E, M, O, Y, K, E, O, Y. In this way we are writing the transaction. Step 5 is a build FP tree. First transaction is K, E, M, O, Y. Start the tree with the null K, E, M, O, Y. Every node count is 1 because it appears for the first time. Next time is K, E, O, Y. Now here K and E matches. After that there is M. Therefore we require to start with the new branch OY. Next is K, E, M. K, E, M appears frequently, that is same in the previous. So we are just incrementing the counter. Next is K, M, Y. K, start with the new branch as this is the E branch, K, M, Y. After that, next is K, E, O, that is K, E, O, and this is the last transaction. So K, E, O, this is the final FP tree. Now from the final FP tree, we require to build conditional pattern base for each node. We start with the least priority node. Conditional pattern base for node Y. Y appears 3 times, Y 1 times, Y 2 times and Y 3 times. Now we require to take the ancestors of Y with the support same as Y. So ancestor of Y are Km with 1. Here Y is again appearing KEMO1 and KEO1. Now we are counting how many times K appears, how many times E appears, how many times M appears and how many times O appears. So only K is satisfying the minimum support, all other count is less than or less than 3. Therefore only K gets satisfied. So this 3 transaction we are writing excluding all the elements which does not satisfy the minimum support count. So here we are getting K1, then K1 and K1. Now we want to draw the frequent pattern tree for K3. This is the frequent pattern 3, null and K, and below that Y is present. Now frequent patterns are Y3, KY or YK appears 3 times, because K is appears 3 times means Y combination can be possible, therefore KY is 3. Next is conditional pattern base for node A. Node O appears here, that is KEM 1 times, KEM 1 times, and here KE 2 times. See, this KE 2 times and KEM 1 time. Now we count. K is 3, E is 3 and M is 1. Only K and E get satisfied, M is not satisfied. Now here the priority of the element is same, because K appears 3 times and E appears 3 times. We can take any order. So remaining records are KE2 and we are excluding the M because it is not satisfying. From these two records we can build the FP tree. Here order is not important. We can use either K or E. Below that O is present with the support count of 3. Here pattern generated are O3. Below KO, as K appears 3 times, so KO 3 times, EO 3 times, and we take the 3 item set combination, that is E, K and O, which appears for the 3 times. Next is conditional pattern base for node M. M is coming here, that is K1. After that KE 2 times. Count of the node is K is 3 times and E is 2 times. Only K gets satisfied, so our records becomes K1 and K2. If we draw the FP tree using this, we are getting null and K3. Frequent patterns are M3 and below that K, M is there, so KM3. Conditional pattern base for node E. E is coming here, only K is its ancestor, K4. Count of the node K4. K is satisfied, and here we are getting the tree as, this is not the lines, only this line is there, K4, and therefore we are getting the tree that null and K4. Therefore frequent patterns are E4 and combination of K4. Next, conditional pattern base for node K. There is no ancestor for node K, so null, and frequent pattern as K5. So these are the frequent patterns generated. This is a tree and these are the list of items. As our table is very small, we can check that these patterns are present frequently in our table. Take the Y. Y appears for 3 times, 1, 2, 3 times. KY appears for 3 times, KY, KY and KY. Now for this frequent pattern, we use a particular confidence and we can take only those rules who satisfy the minimum confidence criteria. Now go through the next example. Build FP tree and generate all frequent patterns. Minimum support 3 is given. 5 transactions are there. These are the list of items. Step 1 is calculate the minimum support. Minimum support is 3. Say step 2 is find the frequency of occurrence. The items are present from A to P. Their support count is there. As we require to filter out the items which does not satisfy the criteria of support count. So filter out the elements, that is remaining elements are A, B, C, F, MP. All other items get excluded. These are the items with the minimum support greater than or equal to 3. After that we assign the priority. Now the items C and F appears with the highest. So we are giving C as the highest priority 1, then F 2, and after that all the elements are at the support count 3. So we are assigning in the order in which they come in a table, that is 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the order becomes C, F, A, B, M, P. So we require to follow this order when we build the FP tree. Fourth step, that is order the items according to the priority. Now these are the 5 transactions are there. Now we are not going to take all the elements because some of the elements does not satisfy the minimum support criteria. We take only those elements who support the minimum support criteria, and we require to take that elements in this particular order. C, F, A, M, P, because B is not present. So C, F, A, M, P, C, F, A, B, M, F, B, C, B, P, C, F, A, M, P. Build the FP tree same as our previous example. C, F, A, M, P, count 1, C, F, A, B, M, then F, B, start with the null, C, B, P, C, B, P, start with the new branch after the C. Next is C, F, A, M, P, same as our previous, so increment the count, and this is the final our tree. Now we require to generate the conditional pattern base for each node. We start with the node P. For P, we are take the ancestor of P, that is CFAB with 2 and CB with the 1. Now we count how many times it appears. C 3 times, F2 times, F2 and F only here. So F2 times, A2 times, M2 times and B1 times. Only the node C satisfy the support count. So we are getting from this two transaction only C colon 3 because C2 times and C1 times. If we draw the frequent pattern tree, we are getting null and C3. So frequent patterns are P3 and CP3. Next, we take the conditional pattern base for node M. So we check the ancestor of M, CFA with 2 and CFAB with 1. Count the node. CFA, all three get satisfied. Now here the ACF3, because all support count is same, that is AC3. We can take any priority because all having the same count. ACF, so we generate the frequent pattern 3 with ACF3. So we are getting A3, C3, F3 and below that M with the 3 is present. Now from this tree we generate the frequent pattern 3. First frequent pattern generated is M3. After that we take two item set combination, that is F with the M. As F with the 3, so FM3 is possible. C with the 3, CM with the 3 possible, AM with the 3 possible. Now we take the combination of 3 item set. Now here CFM, as C is 3, F is 3, so M3 possible, CFM. After that we take AFM, 3 possible because all are 3, and after that we can take ACM 3 times. So these are the frequent patterns generated from the node M. Next, conditional pattern base for node B. B is coming. So F1, then F1, CFA1 and C1. This is for B, F1. Next, B is coming here, that is C1, and next CFAB. So these are the CFA, F1, CFAB, and this is C1. And we count C2, F2, A1. No one is satisfied. So frequent pattern, we can't generate the tree for the node B. So frequent patterns is B3. Next is conditional pattern base for node P. For node P, we are getting CFA, that is CF 3 times. After that A is not repeating, so CF3. So if we generate the tree for the CF, then we are getting null, then C3 F3. We can create the tree like this only. ACF3, only the atoms present are only CF. So we are getting the pattern A3, then AC3, AF3 and CF3. Conditional pattern base for node F. For F, we are getting only C3 times. So count of the node is C3. If we draw this tree, we are getting null and C3. So conditional frequent patterns are F4 and CF3. And similarly, conditional pattern base for node C. For node C, there is no ancestor, only null is there. So frequent pattern is C4. Here I just forgot to draw the diagram, but the diagram is simple, that is null, then C, because both having the same priority. So null, C3, F3, and after that below that A is present. So patterns are A3, AC3, AF3 and CFM3. So in this way we generate the various frequent patterns, and after that with the minimum confidence we check which pattern to be taken for the association link analysis. So this is all about the problems of extra or additional problems of frequent pattern tree. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, subscribe me for motivation. Thank you.